This might sound crazy, but we're attempting to make over this living room in one day. We also haven't told the homeowners our plan as they think we're just coming over to do some work. But little do they know that we plan to reveal a finished living room to them by the time they get home from work.
What?
2 months of planning has gone into this to make a speedy transformation even possible, but time is not on our side. Could have a problem. So join us for the ride as we attempt to beat the buzzer and turn over this living room in one day. If you've been following this series, you know that we only have 30 days and a tight budget to make over the main living spaces of this house before the homeowners bring home their first baby. And you might also remember that it took us nearly 2 weeks to complete just the laundry room makeover. We're attempting to make over this living room in one day. So to pull this off, that's meant Andrea's had to do a lot of planning, shopping, ordering, and even assembling furniture at our house all ahead of time. And thankfully, all of the furniture arrived just in time.
Now that we have everything in, there's one more thing left to do before reveal day tomorrow.
All right.
And that is to unbox and assemble this sideboard that I ordered online.
Goodness, this isn't like a bunch of pieces.
And this was not going to be a short job.
Kind of feels reminiscent of our furniture flipping days, putting hardware on furniture on the living room floor.
Hey babe, this is super boring. Should we maybe just time-lapse this whole thing?
Yeah. Made it to step 4. They're very long steps.
But Andrea wasn't the only one building something today. Our youngest was feeling inspired watching Mommy, and so he was building his own project.
I guess this is how you buy pieces, that are less expensive, is you have to build them yourself. The quality seems good on it though. It looks really nice. It's like a good, nice wood grain instead of just a solid glass, so it makes it look more expensive too.
And finally, about 2 hours and lots of screws later, Andrea finished this piece. Nice work, baby.
It's good. I'm glad we didn't leave that for tomorrow. Tomorrow, we want to finish their entire living room setup. And you would think that would be fast, but it probably won't be. I already put the entryway table together. I didn't tell you that, so we didn't film that. Sorry. It was boring. It was much faster, much simpler.
All right, well done. It was finally reveal day and we had a lot of things to get done, and we just had to keep our fingers crossed and hope that we didn't run into any delays.
The first task of the day was to pack up curtains to take to their house, and since the ones I wanted have been out of stock for quite a while, I had to come up with a pretty unique solution.
Stealing the curtains from our house, babe.
You're doing what?
I never did get around to hemming these, and so they're the perfect length for their house. So I really love these curtains. They're kind of the perfect beige type color, and we don't want white just because there's so much white happening already. But these have been out of stock for months. I've been watching for months. Look, I got one that I didn't pull the tag off of. I won't tell you how long these have been in here. And they haven't come back in stock, and so I finally was like, you know what? I didn't ever hem the ones in our living room, and that's the length we need. They're getting used in a better space, and I'll figure something out for here. It looks like we're moving out.
Looks so naked in here, man.
so heavy. I was thinking I'd fit pillows in here with the curtains, but I'm breaking a sweat. We're not even outside yet.
While Andrea was inside taking care of the curtains, it was my job to go outside and get the van ready to load everything up. Whoa! Okay. Come on, buddy. And there was definitely a lot to load.
Just keep finding more stuff to take.
Whoa. The staging grounds.
Wait. It's so weird seeing water on the ground out here. Ow, 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 my head.
Okay. Watch your head, baby.
Ow!
That's good. Nice. One down, 100 more to go.
Oh my goodness.
You can do it, buddy. I believe in you. Does this ever happen to anybody else when you take out your car seats? Jeez, come on, guys. I mean, who leaves a perfectly good Chick-fil-A sauce just sitting on the ground? Does anybody else have this issue with their kids? How do you leave this many socks in the car? I don't get it. Wait, I have a better idea. $5 says I can make this first try. Are you in?
Yeah, that's like a coffee.
All right.
You missed!
Get out of here.
But now I've got in here mine. Coffee! We're bringing a treat.
But it was time to stop playing because the clock was ticking.
Let's do this.
If we were going to reveal this living room today, we would need to hurry.
We bring goods!
But it didn't take long before we had our first potential problem. We could have a problem, a little kink in the plan. So Grant is pulling up right now, probably to work on one of our videos in his home office. But we can't let him know that we're doing a full reveal today. Okay, we're just gonna act like everything's the same.
I left my headphones.
Oh,
It's still a mess.
Okay.
we dodged a bullet. Uh-oh.
Look how cute it is. It's just simple. This will be like their little entryway. And I talked to Allie. She said a table would function better for them than a bench. So that's what we did, except I didn't show her this. A lot of the things, you know, we talked about, they helped pick out like the couch, the chair, because we were really just wanted to get what they loved on those. But then some things I just ordered without telling them. So there's gonna be some things they haven't seen at all. And then of course they haven't seen it all together, so. Woo!
Let's get big boy.
All right, we got everything unloaded from the car. A little bit out of breath, a little bit sweaty. We were ready to start putting this place together. So step one, gotta move some stuff out of the way, get the rug down, start putting their couch together, which Grant and Allie, I'm so proud of them. They got the couch several days ago, but I asked them, don't open it, don't set it up yet, let's have it all be a surprise. And so I can't believe they actually did it. That might have actually killed me, so good job, guys.
After clearing out some space, the first thing I needed to do was lay out the rug pad and the new rug.
So pretty much every single one of Allie's favorite inspiration photos had this rug in it. And so I said, all right, well, I think we know which rug we're gonna get. She just likes the really earthy tones in it, the greens, the browns, a little bit of black, and so that was an easy decision. The rug pad's a little bit too big for the rug, so thankfully that's an easy fix. I'm gonna trim it. Well, I say easy, that's a thick rug pad. They did already have this one on hand. It's a really nice thick one. If you get these thin printed rugs, a good rug pad is a good idea because they're just not very soft. They're soft, they're just not very squishy.
But cutting this rug pad turned out to be a little more tedious than expected.
I'm sweating. I'm so close. Okay.
You've done it.
That was hard work. I'm ready to get these couches open and get the couch set up. That'll be fun.
I love reveal days so much, but they're always a bit hectic, and this felt kind of like running a marathon at a fast pace.
The couch looks so good. It looks so nice. We looked for so long because we really needed something within a certain budget. And like we even looked on Facebook Marketplace, but a lot of what we were finding cost about the same as this couch. I'll link it, but it had great reviews. It looks awesome. The fabric is white, but it's like, has really great texture to it. It's not white. If it shows up as white on camera, it's not white. Now let's see if I can actually get these hooked together. I got it. Oh, really? So I had to unhook this piece because this one needs to be lifted to hook onto this one, and then this one gets lifted to hook onto this one.
Nice.
Dang, it's like so easy with the second person that I can't even tell I've got it. All right, so my plan is to try and get all of the big things in place first because I can already tell I've got the couch here and I need to move the rug that way, but I want to get our TV console, which is actually a sideboard that we found online. I want to get that put in place first so I can see how far to move the rug over, then I can get the chair, and we're just starting with all the big pieces so I can get them placed, and then we'll start doing all the fun details.
We continued by placing the rest of the furniture.
Oh, it's looking so good. Okay. All right. I think we have all of the main furniture about where we'll want it. I can kind of fine tune it as we get everything in place. But next I want to get the coffee table put together.
We ordered this coffee table online, so this is my first time seeing it in person, and I was a little bit nervous about what the wood stain was going to look like.
Oh, it's like a really pretty color. That just looks so perfect. It's so pretty. Wow, I'm like pleasantly surprised. This was a really budget-friendly coffee table. It's small, but it was like the perfect size for this space. We wanted something that was either round or oval shaped, and now being in here, I'm like, I think oval is even better. This is like a solid wood coffee table. That's crazy. Ready for the reveal? Wow, it's heavy. So cute, and there's like plenty of walk room around it. Honestly, it's just like perfect for the size space.
All right, it's looking good so far, but we're gonna have time to finish this bad boy or what? We're running out of time, baby.
I need to move on to hanging curtains though, because I have leftover curtain rods from other projects that we've done that I forgot to return. And so, I mean, they're all brand new, but I was like, hey, perfect. We've got curtain rods already, but I need to make sure I have enough and that they're the right length.
Progress was coming along nicely, but we still needed to hurry.
Thankfully, the curtain rods turned out to be the perfect length, which meant we didn't need to go out for more curtain rods.
All right, so before I actually start attaching the brackets to hold these, I want to figure out how high they need to be to where I don't have to hem the curtains at all. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need to just go up as high as I can, which will look great, but I want to test it out before I start making holes in the wall. Well, that makes it easy. I don't have to measure. I'm just touching the crown molding.
What?
You know, just gotta keep essential tools in your purse.
Comment below if you keep a power drill in your purse too.
Once I figured out the correct height for the curtains, it was time to attach the brackets to the wall.
So one thing I pretty much always like to do that I feel like makes your curtains look 10 times better is double them up on both sides. So instead of just doing a single panel on the right and the left, I do 2 panels on the right, 2 panels on the left, and I know it's twice as expensive, but to me it just looks so much better because it looks fuller, it gives it more of a custom look. It just, to me, is like hands down worth it. I always do that, even on these tiny windows. I held it up. I'm gonna go ahead and try it out, but I don't think it's gonna look like too much. So there's a little tip to make your curtains look better.
Train those curtains, darling.
I'm so proud of you that you know what that is.
Trained, untrained. World-renowned curtain trainer DIY wife.
That looks so much better.
Curtains cower at your presence.
I love curtains. Can we put any more curtains up?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I don't need to eat lunch today.
What?
This is energizing.
With one window down, it was time to move on to window number 2.
So I technically have already trained these curtains before, and training them is just where you're training them to fall a certain way to keep the pleats in them. And so what I did when I initially got these out of the box, you can tell these aren't brand new out of the packaging because they would have all these creases. They wouldn't drape nicely at all, but you steam them with a steamer and then you fold the pleats where you want them, like get them really, really straight, and then you can use painter's tape to tape them and just leave them for like a week. Then they just hold their shape a lot better, and so it looks so different. I feel like tall curtains just make a house look more expensive. I mean, this is a great house and it's got the really tall ceilings, but especially with 8-foot ceilings, you should put your curtains all the way up high. But it's like this is already, even without any kind of like pillows or blankets or any kind of decor items other than your furniture, just this one thing is already making it look so much cozier, so much more finished. I'm like, curtains, window treatments are such a big deal.
Finally, I moved on to the last window until I ran into a bit of a problem.
That stinks. Is there anything else breakable?
TV.
Yeah, at least I didn't hit the TV.
Progress was coming along nicely, but Andrea couldn't help pausing to admire the curtains.
They look so good. I do this every time I put curtains up in a room. I'm just like, oh my gosh, they make such a difference. I brought a lot of stuff that I had just extras of or leftovers from other projects or stuff that I've moved around our house that I'm not currently using, like that table and that lamp, which I really like both of them. They look good there. Looks good, I think.
Hey babe. It's time for my union break.
I may be energized enough to not eat, but...
She's like, I could do this all day without eating. I'm like, well, you know, lunch would be nice.
Kidding.
Lunch would
Okay,
be nice.
Let's go get food.
Don't abuse your cameraman. You know what I
Let me
mean?
bring the tree in from outside first. Okay. This is gonna be quite the shocker. I hope. I think it will be.
And with that, we were ready to hit pause to go grab some lunch and go get some more materials to finish off this living room. We were trying to be mindful of time, but the restaurant and road construction were not doing us any favors.
No.
No!
Well, on to greener pastures, I suppose, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, brother! Is this legal? I don't know. We're doing it.
So, how about that coffee you owe me?
Gotta get a girl her coffee, you know?
Hey, you made a bet.
That's true.
Oh yeah, that's like a coffee.
All right.
Got it.
Got it.
All right, give it a rip. I mean, give it a sip. How was it?
The taste of victory.
All right, where to now?
Well, now we gotta go replace the lamp that I broke.
Nothing brings me greater joy than to enter Target again.
You can stay in the car.
What? It's actually my job to follow you around everywhere you go. So I'll be nipping at your heels.
Delete that.
I'm not deleting it. It's going in there, baby. Wait for me! I do actually like this pillow though. Like, you can touch their hair. Dude, you can touch his goatee. No way. I like all these nitrogen cartridges they have down here. It's really cool.
I thought I knew what I was getting. Who knew I was gonna take so long? Pick a different lamp. You knew.
Oh, sweet. Let's get him a lava lamp, babe. Hey, I found a lamp for him.
Hey, don't, you can't break two legs.
Even though we were strapped for time, a quick run to Target is never quick.
Dude, what are you doing?
Those are so fun. The kids love those, and it's
What
like half
are
off.
we doing? I'm gonna hang on to this. You hang on to that.
Me
Okay? Me and the lamp just riding together in the front seat.
Whee!
We made it, Lampy. Hey, I've got a shocking bit of information for you.
What?
We have less than an hour to finish.
We have mostly the small, like, finishing, styling stuff, and then we've got a really big mess to clean up. But before we get to all the last little details, I want to do this little entry area here. We got the new lamp. Hopefully it fits. The other one was a little big. I didn't like that lamp anymore. I'm just kidding, I did. I liked it a lot. So we need to hang a mirror. Let's do that next. So I brought a few of these from home in case I needed to hang anything, because they're super easy. You just, with your hand, push it into the drywall like that, and then you hang your stuff on it. You know, it doesn't work though if you hit a stud, and I think I've hit a stud. So just kidding, we hit a stud, so a nail will work just fine. How's it look? I feel like that
Looks good with you in it. Hurry! Hurry! Hurry!
I brought several different pillow options so I could change things up until I found what felt just right.
To brown or not to brown?
Andrea was on track to finish the living room in time, but that didn't account for cleanup time.
Just a wee bit of cleanup, maybe. Almost hit that lamp again.
Thankfully, we finished right on time just as they were pulling into the driveway.
Go get him, babe. Go get him, babe.
Okay, don't mess anything up.
Well, maybe they had to wait in their car for a few extra minutes, but finally, we were ready to reveal this living room to Grant and Allie.
Okay, so we said this was a partial reveal, but
Okay.
things came in early,
Okay.
so we're doing a full reveal. Go ahead and look.
What? It looks so good.
It looks so good. It's so, like, peaceful looking. I feel like it looks just like the picture I sent you. I was like, okay, I think this is good. The couch.
Yeah, it's so.
I know. I was like, I feel so bad that you guys didn't open it when it got here. But curtains made the whole room look so much bigger. I feel like this is the best use of this space. The coffee table. That coffee table is so great. It looks so good.
It does.
And what do you call this? TV stand? Side table?
Woohoo!
It's so cozy. I love it so much. Is that our mirror?
Well, how amazing does this living room look? And I mean, literally in one day, it went from a blank slate to a beautiful living room.
Yeah, this was such a fun day, and this is the part of the project that I absolutely love. I mean, it's a ton of work, but it's so fun because you're seeing so much transformation all within that one day. And obviously that one day of work was not all the work that went into this project, because we have been planning for a couple of months and just shopping through so much furniture and rugs and curtains and all of the things just to try and bring it all together and have everything ready for this one day of installing everything. And I think my favorite part of all of this was Allie saying, this looks just like my inspiration photos, like what I had in mind.
I feel like it looks just like the picture I sent you.
So I feel like we hit the nail on the head.
So if you enjoyed this living room transformation, then you're definitely gonna wanna stick around, because next week we're getting into the final room, and that's actually the biggest project, the kitchen. So join us for the next part of this adventure, and hopefully we can beat this baby to the punchline and finish this house before the baby comes. We'll see you in the next video. Wide open spaces, hey. Looks like you're doing a workout.
I can't get this off. Filming up our nose, up my nose. Took the liberty of going ahead and clearing the space while you took a smoke break. I'm just kidding, Dean doesn't smoke.
It was a
But we
union.
got work to do. We gotta go. No break, no potty breaks, nothing. We're not eating today. We're not drinking. We're not peeing. I'm just kidding.
I was pooping, okay?
So back to the cardboard house thing that I bought.
She needs to defend
No,
herself.
I'm not defending myself. I'm trying to say, if you have kids or grandkids that like to color, those things are so awesome. We got the ice cream truck one when it was on sale. It was like an entire Saturday. Our boys were all so happy to like color on that, and they had so much fun. And so I've been waiting for the other one to go on clearance, and it did, and they'll have fun with that one too. So it's like we're just buying ourselves some really peaceful time later.
All right, I take it back. That was the best purchase that you've ever made.
We'll take more dude. You're like, hold on, we need to be on. We'll just be on.
No.
Oh, are you gonna sit like this?
The living room looks
Look, it was
awesome.
like our first headshots with all that space above our heads. That was before Grant, you were editing, I think, right?
Dude, I can't
Yeah.
believe that video got 1 million views though.
It's so embarrassing.
And our heads are in the bottom. of the
Literally,
screen.
our headshots are like bottom of the screen like this, and all the space above. It looks so stupid.
I'm only gonna stick with the. Ah, I'm so horrible at this. All right, you ready?
Stop with the negative self-talk, man.
I'm sorry. I am so great at this. I just made a mistake.
You're such a goof.
Would you get yourself in gear? We're trying to finish. You're supposed to be professional.
I thought you were gonna say you're supposed to be pretty.
I can't remember what I was gonna say because of your goon face.
I'm like holding it in my laps. Join us next time on the DIY Wife Show.
And you'll definitely want to stick around, because the next project in this series is the biggest one of all, the kitchen. Andrea will be repainting all of the cabinets, changing out light fixtures, building a custom table, creating a gallery wall, and more. So now's a good time to subscribe and hit the notification bell if you haven't already, and we'll catch you in the next episode.
I feel like with every home project we do where I'm painting cabinets, I find myself saying, I'm never painting cabinets again. And well, guess what? Here we are. I'm painting cabinets again.